cross over the highway without getting hit. We've seen lots of dust devils because the wind's pretty high today. Coming into Jackpot. And crossing over into the mountain time zone. That makes it 1:45 instead of 2:45? No, 3:45? I don't know. I get confused. Anyway. We've been driving for miles and miles and miles with zero population, nothing but empty desert and mountains, and then all of a sudden you come into this town, Jackpot, and there's casinos and hotels and everything under the sun. Several casinos. That's it. Just casinos and a gas station. Or two.
Horseshoe.
Yeah. A new kind of horseshoe. Not the way we spell it back home. Anyway. We're still on 93. Still headed north. Here we are. We just left Jackpot and we've just crossed over into Idaho. Still headed north to Yellowstone. We are now in a new state though, and a new time zone. We lost an hour back there. That's okay. It's a lot greener up here than it is down where we are. Let's see. A lot more green than what we're used to. Idaho. I have no idea where. Somewhere in the middle of nowhere in Idaho. But there's a really pretty river running along the interstate, right up beside the interstate over there. I think it's Raft River. That's what the sign back there said. The most recent exit that had anything about water. But it's kind of cool. We've been in a very flat area for a long time, and now we're coming into an area where there's hills again. Still lots of farmland, as you can see. Not so many potatoes out this way, though. We honestly haven't seen a lot of potatoes. Some big windmills up there. We've had a huge solar farm right after we got into Idaho. But we're starting to get into the rolling hills instead of just flat land now. We're on our way to Pocatello. That's our next town we should get to. And then we'll be staying tonight in Idaho and going over into Pocatello, and we're going north now towards Idaho Falls. And all of the scenery changed like drastically, very suddenly. It went from farmland to this rock that's black and looks like a lava rock. I don't know that it is lava rock, that's just my own interpretation of the situation. But it was weird to go from farmland to this. Oh, and apparently back to farmland. I guess it was just a small patch of like volcanic eruption rock or something. I don't know. It's weird. This is Idaho. Still lots of windmills in the distance. I don't know if you can see that or not out there. But they have a lot of windmills around here. A lot of farmland. And a small section of what appeared to be lava rock. I'll have to do some research and see if it's volcanic rock or not. But anyway, just a little bit of our trip. I'm pretty sure you can't really see those mountains in the background, but those are the green Tetons back there, and they're beautiful. The sun's coming up. We're headed to Yellowstone. There's a river to the left of us that you can't see that keeps meandering back towards the road and off again. It's all just so very pretty. It's overwhelming. It's so pretty. Can't wait to show you more. We're climbing an elevation. There's a little sign that says watch for elk. And we're surrounded by very big trees all of a sudden. In the Targhee National Forest. And it's beautiful. We've gone from like driving through flat farmland, wide open spaces, to climbing a mountain like out of the blue. And it's really pretty. We just passed over a really cool little river where a dude was down there fly fishing, which apparently they do a lot of up here. I'm not familiar with it. Anyway, there's lots of signs all along the way besides that one that said watch for large animals and roadways, so we're hoping to see some large animals today. There's oh shit, turn around and go back. There's I'm sorry for that language, I apologize. There's snow still on the ground up here, so we're definitely higher in elevation. I missed seeing the deer, as you heard. I apologize. Lots of snow. I saw the deer, but I didn't get the camera turned to that. Let me rephrase that. I did see the deer. I just didn't get the camera on it. But it's beautiful and cold. It is 36 degrees currently, and lots of deer. Hopefully that was in your view, because I had it aimed at the road and it was on the very side of the road, maybe able to see that deer. We just saw a sign that said watch for bears. Actually, it said be bear aware and keep your food products out of the way. It's really, really wild up here. Literally. See, wildlife on the road next 40 miles is what that sign says, in case the camera's not picking it up. Very, very cool. There's a mountain man rendezvous up ahead, and I do believe it said that was taking place at Fort Henry, which we think is kind of cool, given that Henry's the driver of our camera vehicle at the moment. I'm sorry. This is just so pretty. I wanted to share it with y'all. We've apparently reached the top of wherever we were because we're higher than everything around us at the moment. But as you can see, there are more mountains in the distance ahead. Okay, I don't know if you can see that or not, but beautiful snow-covered mountains in front of us. Beautiful. So, anyway, we're headed to Montana from Idaho. Headed up to Yellowstone. I will be filming along the way. More to come. We are up several hundred feet more than we were before, and there's ash trees everywhere. We've seen elk and lots more deer. I forgot to turn the camera on when we got to the elk, but you'll see some later today, I'm sure. But I just wanted to show you some of these ash trees. They're so pretty, and the mountains in the distance. It's just gorgeous up here. It's also very, very cold. It was 29 earlier. It's up to 31 now. There's still snow all over the place in the shade. Beautiful river running to the left of us, which you can't see from here, but it's gorgeous. Lots of fly fishing there, apparently, according to what I read about this area. But it's just been so pretty. Oh, big elk, big elk. I don't know if you saw it or not. It was to the left of us. Really, really big elk. Really big elk. Definitely male. What we saw earlier were babies or cows, but those were definitely male. They were huge. Oh my gosh, I'm enjoying this trip so much. We're not even to Yellowstone yet, and I'm about to pee my pants. I'm so excited. Anyway, I just thought I would show you just a little bit more of the ash trees. Are so pretty with the white bark. There's a little stand next to us over there. But anyway, I would love to come back and spend a week or two just in this forest and not even worrying about Yellowstone. It is so beautiful here. If you have the chance, definitely come here. Anyway, that's just my little push. I'll show you more soon. There's the Buffalo River, which is probably the same river that we've been seeing. It's gorgeous. Everything around here is. I had no idea that Idaho had such beautiful areas. I will be back someday. Well, I don't know if y'all are as excited about all of this as I am, but oh my goodness. It is getting so pretty. We just are crossing over into Montana now. So we've left Idaho, we're in Montana, and I don't know if you can see the beautiful mountains in the distance, but oh my gosh, they are so pretty. The snow covering them. There's apparently some rivers and lakes down below because I saw a glimpse of water. This is the first time we've gone downhill in quite some time. Most of what we've been doing is uphill. So, anyway, new state for me. Never been to Montana. Pretty exciting and beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Anyway, sorry, I don't mean to go on and on, but I'm kind of infatuated with this area. If it weren't for the fact that it snows and like there's still snow on the ground